What is up, y'all, and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to get straight into it as we got some crazy news that I don't really know how to process, so I'm just going to talk about it with you guys. And yesterday we got a tweet from NBA Central saying Joel Embiid could undergo a meniscus replacement procedure or a procedure where doctors break a bone in the hip to realign the joint and alleviate pressure, which is crazy. And there's a whole quote on this that has a lot of words I do not know, but I mean, that basically means Joel Embiid is basically having a rough time out there on the court. Just like always, he's getting injured all the time, and it's just not getting better, it seems like. We made a video about this a couple weeks ago, actually. Actually, no, maybe a week ago, actually. Yeah, about a week ago, we made a video about this, and we kind of just talked about the injury. We're like, okay, they could either silence him for the season or, have him play and risk another injury, and here we go. There's another injury. I mean, this is probably the same injury, just re-aggravated, which is pretty much the same point I made in that video. But now it's pretty obvious. All the signs are pointing to the Sixers should just sit out Embiid for the rest of the year. Figure out what you're going to do with him next year. I mean, teams will want to trade for him because, just look at this, man. They won one game to their last 10 or so games. That's horrible. I mean, their playoff hopes are basically done. I mean, they can maybe sneak into the playoffs off a play-in tournament, but even that, you're going to get bounced in the first round. It's just not worth it, man. If Embiid is needing to get a broken bone hip procedure, just sit him out for the year, man. Just have him get healthy, and then hopefully he can get his value up next season, or you trade him in the offseason, because, I mean, I think the process is just over, man. In my opinion, I might get some hate, but I believe the process might be over. And I found something interesting on the website called basketballnews.com, and it's basically just them talking about Embiid, and something I found interesting was they said Embiid is scheduled to undergo tests on his knee early this week, at which point both parties will collaborate with specialists on the best route forward per ESPN. And then it also says, after appearing in only 19 games this season, Embiid will most definitely miss more games as he's listed questionable for the next game against the Chicago Bulls after experiencing swelling in his knee after Saturday's loss to the Nets. And they actually give their insight on what they thought caused the injury. And it basically says, last game against the Brooklyn Nets, Joel Embiid got benched and didn't play in the fourth quarter. The 76ers end up losing that game 103-105, and also, obviously the Nets are not a good team. And it says Embiid didn't comment on why he got benched, but it might have been related to the injury as he was slow to get up late in the third quarter when he lost the ball and hit the court. So this is per Shams Charania, the top insider, and the team and Embiid are consulting doctors and considering alternative options such as surgery to get his knee right. So this is crazy. I mean, something must have happened in that Saturday game against the Nets. He might have re-aggravated it like we speculated in a video the prior video we talked about, Embiid's injury, and he just re-injured it, and it looks like now we have no idea what's going to happen. So we're going to see news, I guess, eventually once he meets with doctors on what will happen with Embiid, but I mean, it's just getting scary, man. I think they just need to blow it up, build around Maxey. He's a superstar. In my opinion, Maxey's a future superstar. Go that route. Get whatever you can for Embiid, man. You get a lot, bro. This guy's an MVP. So, you just gotta blow it up, bro. And it really pains me to see this because I've always been a Sixers, supporter. Even, I liked the team when they had Butler, Simmons, Tobias Harris, and Embiid. I really thought that team had a chance to win the championship. Even as a Warriors fan who, was hoping we would win the championship that year. But, I mean, they're one shot away from being in the NBA Finals, in my opinion. And I just always liked the Sixers. I always liked Embiid. I always been an Embiid guy over Jokic, and it's just, obviously Jokic is better, but I've always liked Embiid more, if that's what you're saying. But I don't know, man. It's just sad to see the downfall of the Sixers like this because, they were trash 10 years ago or so, and now they might be going back in that route, which was not fun, for them. And some options to take on Embiid if he was not on the Sixers next year are the Raptors, the Hawks, the Rockets, and the Suns. So this is a very peculiar amount of teams because, I mean, the Raptors kind of make sense, but, they're not really contenders. The Hawks, same thing. They're not really contenders. The Rockets are contenders, but they have Sengun. And they have the Suns the Suns are just in trade talks for everybody. But, the Suns are not contenders anymore either. So I don't really know about these teams, but these are just the odds off just Bovada official, I guess. But I don't really know. Just this whole situation has got my brain. It's got my brain in circles. I don't even know what to think about this because I really thought the Sixers were going to be contenders this year. And, it's just all gone to hell for them, and this all might result in them just trading Joel Embiid, which would suck for them, for a lot of people. I mean, I'm a Joel Embiid fan, so yeah, that would suck for me too. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments about this. Like the video, do all that juicy stuff. We're just going to report some news for you guys like we always do. If you want to stay here for that, like the video, subscribe. But if not, just go on your day, man. I'll see y'all.